Stupid glitchy program. All right. Okay. All right, I have a house now here.
Hello there.
Oh, this looks a lot nicer. Got all sorts of useless stuff here. Of a few bits of ghost lying around. Yeah, hopefully those will eventually go away. So we'll have our little dungeon here. Got a little bit here. Hey, I haven't seen you in a while.
Welcome.
Not the best weather I've ever seen. Oh, let's see. Level 28, but I've done a fair amount of the main quest. If you're wondering why the character's name is Moonface, it's because, yeah. Don't ask how I was able to do this, it's... Yeah, probably should try to do that. Okay. What I could do is go to this place and just march off into the distance. Good. Still no dropped frames. I was able to get my upload speed basically doubled just by talking to them and getting them to move me to a new plan. So the quality should be slightly better. Alright, something somewhere wants to have a piece of me. Hey! Finally. I'm actually not cheating except for to get out of certain spots where the game glitches and I get stuck. So I've been jumping all over the place. And I'm finding myself in places where I shouldn't go. Have you ever played this? Now this actually is... It's definitely a lot less polished. Meaning you're more likely to need the assistance of a calculator or spreadsheet or something. Okay, I should be using a weapon, not my fists. This, I've barely modded it at all. I've only added this user interface change that basically makes the text a lot smaller, because otherwise you can only fit a few things on the screen. It was designed for televisions before HD TV was a thing, believe it or not. Because remember, this came out in 2006, so a lot of people were still using old school TVs back then. Okay, can't use that. So I'll have to use this axe.
Oh, that's like the best you can do.
Oh! Let's do this. Turn myself invisible. Oh, look at how valuable all that stuff is. Now I'm unable to move because I'm carrying 552 and I can normally only hold 427. If I go above that, I cannot move at all. So, there are these spells called Feather that basically when you do it, it shows this number going up, but in practice it's actually that going down, which in turn makes you move a lot faster. But I can't really carry much more than this without going a little bit crazy. I haven't used goldenrod for anything. I think I once saw somebody call a high elf pejoratively a goldenrod, you know, because they're very tall and they're slightly golden colored. Yeah, my strength is 76. And you boost it by using certain skills and then leveling up. Specifically, they are Blade, Blunt, and Hand to Hand. I actually have a spell here. These are spells that you cast on yourself. If I look over here again, you'll see it says 570. And if you're wondering about these coin values, I actually was able to buy a house for less than this. So that's why I'm picking all this stuff up. Let's see about that spell I had. This one increases my strength for 2 seconds. It increases it by 100. So if I do that for 2 seconds, it's actually only 95 because of the fact that I'm wearing this armor instead of just clothing. But now my strength is 171, which for a split second allows me to carry a lot more. Let's see, another spell that I have that's useful is Detect Life. No, but it's enough for me to get the menu up and do fast travel to somewhere. And as long as I've got the as long as I can walk the moment I initiate fast travel, I can get to the destination. It's kind of a bit of a cheat, but whatever. Alright, let's do that again. That blue bar is my magic, red bar is my health. Right, kind of nasty. Okay, this is like bandits or something. I'm playing as a combination of melee and magic.
Jump on my sword while you can. What's the matter? Is the baby gonna cry?
Oh, I set a class, but it is a custom class. It's probably similar to a normal one, but my class involves Armorer, which is maintaining my weapons, Blade, which is using swords and daggers, but not axes and maces and things like that. Conjuration, which I've got to 100%, which is
Let's get this over with.
spawning these guys out of nowhere.
I'm just warming.
That guy does an enormous amount of damage.
Yeah.
Hey! That guy's very overpowered. He was shooting me with arrows, and each arrow was worth about 50. Hey! It's worth 570 right there. Oh dear. I hate carrying around too much. I shouldn't be doing this. I would love to pick that up, but I just don't need it anymore. I mean, got close to 100,000 gold coins. Alright, I'm taking it.
Whatever it was, it's gone now.
Hey, I'd better cut down on the ale. Starting to see things, I am.
Unfortunately, all the enemies level scale with me. So this guy is carrying a lot of high value equipment, just like I am.
Do your worst.
Well, I'm doing my worst. What? Oh, that guy almost soul trapped himself. Because I'm reflecting a lot of the magic back at people who cast it. Yeah, it is a Plantronics, like 988 or something. We can get this game for next to nothing. Alright, I'm carrying too much stuff. So what I'm going to do is just go back to town and dump it all on someone. And I'll probably forget about this dungeon. Yeah, I have a link to every single piece of equipment I'm using except for this keyboard on the user page. Alright, for the moment I'm able to walk. Because once these spells wear off, that number goes back down and I won't be able to move again. So, let's try going here. And I can't walk. Because in the time it took me to go... Basically, I went from wherever I was over here, all the way there, and somewhere along the way, the spells wore off, but fast travel kept going. So, cast that. You know, who cares about that? What I'll do is I'll just do that. Basically lets me move for about 2 seconds as I drag this massive pile of stuff to one of the merchants so I can dump it.
Good afternoon. What? What can I interest you in?
And as you can see here, I've been dumping a lot of valuable stuff on her. Let's give her one of these.
I can't make that deal. Come back and see me again.
She doesn't want to take that deal.
Good day.
Well, there's a trick for that too. What people are willing to... The deals people are willing to make with you are based on their disposition and your current mercantile skill, which is how well you can buy and sell stuff.
What can I do?
As you can see here,
For you, of course.
her disposition to me is 66. My mercantile skill is 51, so not
Be
quite good
seeing you.
enough. But this little spell here simultaneously gives me an extra 100 mercantile skill and improves my disposition with her by 100 points. It only lasts for 1 second, but it only needs to last long enough to get the menu open. So that, let's see, and actually click it.
Interesting. Good day.
As you can see, she's smiles a little bit more. Greeting is generally a bit nicer.
Can I interest you in some of my wit?
And I've got it all the way up to like 90% of value. I don't think I actually gain any skill when I use this trick, but I don't really care. So now if I do this, whoops, not that one, this one.
A good price for a
She
good
accepts it.
customer.
See, Blast Dagger, don't need that.
You drive a hard bargain.
That's the amount of money I have there. And if I get this number, this 810 below 570, I can walk again. Let's see. Sell that. Sell that.
You've made a good bit of gold.
That's putting it mildly.
That's more than I'd usually pay.
See, I don't need this. 2,000 is the most that you can get from a normal vendor in the game. Let's see, sea walking. I don't even need that.
A fine transaction.
Now, unlike Skyrim, this is basically the maximum amount you can sell to her at once. And it never goes down, unlike Skyrim. So I can keep selling her 2000s forever. Not sure how that makes sense, but that's how it works. So, there's 2000. There's 2000. There's 2000.
Fine transaction. An excellent bargain. An excellent bargain.
See, I don't need that. I don't need to get rid of it, but I don't need it. Okay, that's under 570, but I'd like to get it under, quite a bit more under that. So what's weighing me down? Probably all this garbage I'm carrying. Yep, these are worth a lot more in Skyrim, that's for sure. See, I don't need that, might as well sell it.
You've made a good bit of gold.
Yeah, that'll probably do for now.
Thank you. Come. You too.
I do love the way that you can make custom spells, because you can do stuff like this acrobatics spell.
You look like someone I might be able to help.
Have pity on an old war veteran.
Psst, over here. Do I know you? A little tip. People who ask a lot of questions around here tend not to be very popular. If you need something enchanted, Calendil has the goods. Somehow I think we will meet again.
That crown icon means that a person cannot die.
Hi there.
The Tiber Septim hotels are not.
Alright, let's go here. There we go. Still no lost frames at all. That's always a good sign.
And in whatever form, long before the coming of the Cyrodiilic emperors.
This place is pretty popular.
Hello.
The pleasure
Have
is
you
all
had
mine.
the pleasure of staying at the Tiber Septim?
Right. Let's do... Can I do this?
It's the finest place in the city. Simply an
That lets me do this. I could cast that one, then that one, to get my acrobatic skill artificially very high. see if I can use it to go somewhere I shouldn't. Doesn't use that much magic.
There's something I'd like to discuss.
How are you today?
Oh, yes, of course. What is it?
Well,
Hail.
you recall my hypothesis?
Right.
The one I mentioned the other
I do.
day?
That. Then this one.
Have you know I was right? And to think,
Ah.
you actually doubted me.
Surprising, really. This is necromancy we're talking about, after all. Such a hideous discipline. All
There's more research to be done, of course, but the initial findings are quite encouraging. I'll let you know when I have some more information.
Let me know as soon as you discover anything else.
Alright, let's try that again.
Not tell me this just yet. We must be sure. You understand?
When I know more, I'll come find you.
So, if I need to glitch my way into some place I probably shouldn't go, that'll probably help. Alright, a lot of my weapons are kind of damaged, so let me fix that up. Alright. Alright, let's go back over here. Let's try going up that way. Let's take that. I'm gonna try applying some poison to this weapon. Now, there's a spell here that makes the target weak to poison, but since that's magic, if I first use a weakness to magic on it, I can double this. Now, as you can see his health ticking away there. If I do the same trick again... Oh! Ow. I can basically just ignore him now. None of that. Wonder if this thing's immune to poison. Probably immune. But I'm gonna try it anyway. Does not appear to be immune. That's good. Alright, might as well do this. This looks familiar. I'm basically ignoring the magic attacks. I'm basically set up to be able to absorb a lot of magical attacks, so I basically let them hit me. There we go. I didn't know I even spawned that guy. Let's see. The equipment I'm using right now is that, which frankly I should get rid of. Let's see, I should have sold those. I am using this ring, which eliminates 50% of all harmful and some beneficial magic on me. And it reflects a good 35% back to the target. This reflects 33% damage, but only melee damage, not bows, arrows, or magic or anything like that. That's 15% spell absorption, meaning it's a 15% chance that I convert the attack into magic that refills my blue bar. That's 17% on top of that. So So that filled up my blue bar quite a bit right there. And none of the attacks are doing any damage to me. At least the magical attacks. See, normally these things would be knocking me down with paralyzed spells, but because I'm immune to those, I can just ignore it. See how I'm just about out of magic there? Didn't do any damage to me there. That fireball just filled up my magic meter entirely. See, there's a big giant fire there. Let's try. Try one of these. Try that and then that. That is really effective. Alright, this is one of the secondary towers. Likewise, hope you have a great weekend. Well, here we go again. Whoops. Actually, I wonder. Not quite. That guy's glitched into the floor or something. Try this again. Yep, it works. Surprisingly well. Okay, have fun over there. Oh crap. Ugh. Alright, there's this. Let's get out of here. Hopefully not pick up too much more loot before I run out of ability to carry all of it. Gotcha. Okay, there's another tower there, probably with the same garbage in it. What I want is that one. Do I have any soul gems? I probably should pick them up or something. What's interesting is I never seem to see them in loot. Let's use that. And use this trick again. As for the soul gems, let's see. Nothing I care about. go. If he glows blue, it means that he absorbed it rather than actually having it take effect on him. Same with me. You might see my weapon or me glow blue when I get hit. Well, that's why. What was my armor skill again? I think that one was also close to like 75 or something. Yep, 74. Okay, one of you guys again. Let's try this again. Oh! Oh! Ow. Deal with that for a bit. I'm not taking. I can only. I really should stop looting, but I'm addicted to it. Alright. I need to get up there somehow. See, maybe I can set all these off. These things seem to be a little bit glitched. Not impressed. Alright, let's do this again. Seems to actually be working pretty well. Hey! Hey! Right, I think I go up this way. Alright, let's do this again. This is actually quite effective. 2 spells and 1 poison. Plus whatever damage the axe does. Ow. down, just need to stay away. There we go. There's probably some little door I missed somewhere. What a strange place. Go ahead and hit me with one of those shock spells. That hurt. Oh!
Join my trophies.
Sorry, I was replying to someone. This guy seemed to do just fine. Alright, can I just jump up there? Probably not. Doesn't mean I won't try. Okay, the last time I did something like this, I ended up stuck. Oh! Hey! Deal with that for a moment. And this is why you shouldn't run around over encumbered. Those don't really do anything all that useful. Yeah, whatever, I'll take one. somewhere around here is an entrance. Or I'm just supposed to glitch my way up there. Either way. And I'll do this one too. There it is. What's your problem? All right. That'll do. Only for a couple minutes. I have to go to get a haircut in like 5 minutes or so. Haven't had one in over in like a month, and my head looks like a mop. Hey. Okay. Huh. All right. Deal with these guys. Do his thing. Hey, get off me. There we go. go. Alright, I'm guessing I'm supposed to go there.
Ah!
Hey, none of that, please. Oh, it's just you. Readjust these. Put that there. Ha! Oh! Not this again. If only I could make a custom spell with a longer duration. Interesting. So I'll just keep doing the poison trick. Seems to work. Wish I could just chop these stupid things down. Ha! Where am I? Probably need to go this way, but who knows? Ha! Nice. Put me a little over my limit, though. Those would be nice. Okay. Seriously. I know what I need for you. Get out of my way. Okay. As I said earlier, I gotta go run and get a haircut real quick. Hopefully I'll be back in an hour or so. See you then, and I'll kill the rest of these guys.